topic a lot, but how do you create the timeline you want to be living on? Okay, by being your authentic self. Oftentimes we think we're being our authentic self, but really we're being a version of us to please others. It is very, very important right now. It's always been important, but right now, I mean, you're literally picking the timeline that you're living on every moment of every day. So when you do your shadow work and you do the work of what must I believe to be feeling this emotion, and you're honest with yourself about any given situation, person, place, or thing, old programs dissolve. When you identify beliefs and you find out they're not really yours, old programs dissolve. And when those programs dissolve, you feel grief, loss, depression, loneliness. Because they were always there. They were part of us. They were like companions, like friends. And when they're gone, it feels awful. But then a new operating system comes in. New information, new energies come in and fill those spots. But during the time, that transition, it is key to just be. Just understand that anxiety, that loss, that grief is temporary. It's like a changing of the guards. And that loneliness and that void that you feel like you're just out there on a diving board and there's nothing to hang on to, and where you're floating around above the trees, like you feel like you're not, maybe sometimes you even feel like you're lost your communication to God or to source or your surroundings. We lose our language. It's not dementia, it's not age. You lose your, like, I'll just quit sentences midway. Well, that sentence is over. It's no longer a part of this timeline, this reality. I forget the words to describe certain things. I'll be moving something around and it'll be awkward, as if I didn't even know how to use my body. And these aren't, issues to go to the doctor, like motor skills or brain skills, or you've literally let go of your old operating system and the new one isn't online yet. And so you might feel really tired. You might feel really sad. And just know that the new is coming online, and that is all part of letting go of the old. To be your authentic self is to not attempt to please anyone for any reason. There is no rules to being you. You just simply must be you. You didn't come here to Earth to be someone else's version of you. You came here to be you for you. You came here to hold light as a starseed, as a light worker. You came here to bring in the light codes and to transmute them, as you are a light worker and a starseed. Be kind to yourself. Love yourself. You are your own best friend. You're truly the only one who really knows you. No one else can validate you. No one else can make you feel loved. Ask Spirit to comfort you during these times where you feel so lost and so alone. It's not about nobody being around. You can have it with a bunch of people around you. You can have it whether you're in love with the person you're living with or you're not. It's this inside feeling of emptiness. And that's because the old programs have dissolved, but the new isn't here yet. And the new will build based on your now frequency. Don't, resort to substances or, don't get angry. Don't be hard on yourself. Just sit in it. And when everything comes back online, it's almost as if it never happened. But then it'll happen to me again when I release new things. I've studied this phenomena for years. It happened to me It's happened to me my whole life on and off. But a few years ago, it was just unbelievable how I didn't feel like I was in my body at all, like that I was here, but I didn't feel like I was here. And now, as this work I'm doing now to release old programs, release background anxiety, release fight or flight, and, traumas put on to me by others, by talking about them, asking myself what I believe about it, looking at the root cause, and not rolling my eyes at the fact that I feel like I've done this for decades, but do it again. Really look at it, really admit, really see my belief, and then the old dissolves. And then I feel like I'm alone, like everybody, just is gone in an instant. But it was nothing to do with any physical person. It was programs leaving, and the new not quite here yet. So every moment that you speak your truth, I want to sleep alone. I don't want to go to that event. I want my own room. I want my own vehicle. I want to read this book. I want to eat that for dinner. I want to see this person. I want to see that person. No, I don't want to do this or that. No. Every time you are 100% authentically you, you're dissolving a version of you that other people want you to be and need you to be. Don't put your stuff on other people. There's nothing that anyone else in your life can do to you that is about them. It's all about you. Why did you draw them into your life? Why do they exist in your world at all? Why do you want them to stay? Why do you choose them to stay? Why do you choose to play victim that there's nothing I can do? I have nowhere to go. I have no money. I love them. I'm responsible for them. I'm a victim. I'm a hero. Whatever reason you put to it, you're choosing to keep that person in your life, thereby choosing to keep that program in your life. New timelines, new templates, board games, like a whole new level of reality forming with your beliefs. You're literally forming physical worlds that you're going to be moving to. Holographic worlds, albeit holograms can be dense. I often wonder, well, if we're in a matrix or we're holograms, how come we have density? And I studied quite a bit of information on that. Yeah, holograms can have density. And so as we move into 5D, where we don't have physical bodies, we might still appear to have density. We'll be able to create our worlds around us within, say, like a computer program. We're already doing that. You ever notice you have a thought about something? Maybe you didn't say it to anyone in the room, you didn't write it down, you didn't put it in an audio, you didn't put it in a text, and then you'll be fed ads or information on that thought. Never said it out loud. It's quite stunning to me when that happens. And so some people are afraid that the proverbial they are always listening. But the they is you. You are always listening. Your quantum cosmic computer that's creating your reality always hears you and doesn't look at things as good or bad, just as what you're obsessing about. What are you thinking about? What are your beliefs? That's what it's going to bring you. If you don't believe that you can have the world you want, then the belief in the possibility of it is where the work is. And oftentimes there's other beliefs and other densities that are in the way of that. Ask Spirit to show you clearly what to do to have the life that you really want to be living. Spirit, what do we do to, well, that reminds me. I call in all available angels. I call in all available archangels. I call in Mother Goddess and my guides and my higher self and all the light beings of the highest energy that are available. I cleanse the energy between me and who's ever watching this, between me and anyone anywhere in any timeline. I cleanse the energies of this room and the room that you're in. I banish negativity from this room, from your room. Cleanse any negativity in the collective, any old energy, any debris, any old residue of programs. Cleansing every corner. Cleansing out the old. Purifying. Cleansing the energy between me and you. Between you and anyone in your house, in your life, in your world. So it is, amen. And so, Spirit, show us how to know our true self and have the courage to be our true self. Spirit, remove anything from our life that is not joyful, peace. Remove from our life anything that is not of our highest and best good and of our authentic self. Amen. And so it is. Spirit, show us how to face our own truth and have the courage to be our real selves and not ever be tempted to be someone else's version of ourselves. Give us the courage to live our life free from others' expectations of who we are. Right now, as we head into this next dimension, this next layer, you are free. You are free. You are free. And so it is, amen. We are here. We are here. We are here. And so it is, amen. Yes, the beings are here. The higher vibration, your family of light is here. But also we, as star seeds and light workers who came here to raise the vibration of Mother Earth and her people, we are here. We have made it to that other level. Amen, and so it is. Spirit, I ask that you give us the intuition and the clarity to clear out all of that trauma put on us by our abusers, our oppressors. And so it is, amen. We acknowledge that we chose to experience that abuse and that we are not victims of it, that we created that, and our trauma response to it, we bless and we thank you for being there to assist us, and now we let you go. We now intend to be free from oppression, free from any sort of victimhood, and let all of that trauma go, let all of it go that we do not prefer. Amen, and so it is. Spirit, I ask that you bring us signs and synchronicities and clear intuition to bring peace, permanent peace into our life. Amen, and so it is. Permanent abundance. Amen, and so it is. A permanent home that we love and that we know we are safe in. Bring us safety, bring us peace, bring us clarity. Remove from our lives those who try to change us. Remove the programs in us that keep us being someone else's version of us in order to please other people or validate some sort of crave inside of us that makes us feel loved and wanted because someone else approves of us. Remove the negativity in all the sexual programs and free this proverbial illusion of sin. Free our sexuality, free our creativity. Free us as humans to be who we are and not be held in some dark density of the governments of mankind and hiding cures and oppressing people and hiding dimensions and layers of alternate realities. And there is so much out there, and in here there's so much that we're able to create, including our own worlds, our own timelines. I ask that you give us the clarity to do this in a way that is fun and joyful and peaceful and abundant for each of us individually as sovereign individuals. Amen, and so it is. Every choice you make is creating a reality. Now, you're going to have days of density, and your body's going to look, and you're going to just be, and oftentimes that's after a few days of clearing out the old, feeling like awkward, feeling like old programs have dissolved, feeling the void. And then as the new settles into your body, you feel kind of heavy and you feel kind of rigid. And that's your body then integrating all of this new and change. And you just, you want to dance, you want to keep moving, move your body, get fresh air, talk to the trees, talk to the plants, talk to Mother Goddess. and just keep integrating to that next level. And along the way you'll be tempted by the devil. Now the devil is not is the archetype like tarot, which is a temptation to tempt you to not be your authentic self. It's not like, say, the devil's going to tempt you from God. Well, in a way, because you are God, and you are a creator God, and you're creating your world by what you focus on and what you allow. And the more you are your authentic self, the more you create a world and a timeline that you really want to be living on. And so be kind to yourself, be gentle. Focus every day on what you want to be in your life. And if something sits down next to you that you don't want in your life, don't engage. And if they engage with you, say no. 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 Get out your shamanic rattle. I use this tool here so I can really get aggressive with it. Use this shell rattle. Clearing energy, using sound, using tuning forks, clapping your hands, moving energy around you. I'm doing this not very aggressive as I don't want to blow up your speakers there, but shifting out old energy, any sort of blocked energy. A shamanic rattle every day, a shamanic rattle around the house. Use it kind of like you would sage, removing, you breaking up any dense energy in your field and in your home. And I went through times where any sort of anxiety would come up and I would just shake it really hard just to get the energy agitated around me and make it move. I've been times where I just so much stress. I play semi-loud thunder and rain, and it really helped me to stay grounded in the moment. Look around, really see things in the room, touch your crystals, touch your blanket, touch your books, and be present in this now. All past versions of you don't exist unless you time travel and bring them to this reality. Everything you think of in the past, you bring to this reality. When you're like going, oh my gosh, that person was so great and this was so great, you're time traveling there and you're really projecting into that when you were what was great about that situation. Or you're sitting here going, oh my God, my life could be so great if I was with this person, or if I was doing that, or if I was doing this, future tripping. Don't. Be in this now. And let God, let Spirit, let your guides bring the new to you based on the frequency you are by being fully present in this now. Who are you now? Focus on what you want now. Don't chase it. What you seek is seeking you. Just let it come to you. There's sayings where they say, tend your garden and let the butterflies come to you. Okay, every moment be your authentic self. It doesn't matter if it's over food, over a movie, over hanging out with this person or that person, or doing this or that. Be your authentic self. And that creates a frequency in your field of the authentic real you, and that draws to you people, places, realities, opportunities. And so it is, amen. You are creating the reality that you live in by what you allow to be a reality in this now. I know you're sitting there lamenting about what it used to be like and how happy it used to be, but that was you, and that was only parts and pieces of it. If you were so happy and you were meant to be there, you'd still be there. And every time you're future tripping, you're not in this now. Be in this now. Love you. You are creating your reality. You are a creator God. Let yourself be yourself. Your job is to be you. Just be you. I love you. Bye for now.